How's everyone doing? Welcome back to the Stumble Ponies Newscast. Nagoya on the road here, taking on the Green Tea. Looks like we got a bit of a better team than Green Tea, but looks like he's got some Japanese players. Here comes Ricky Henderson leading off for the Ponies with a walk. Tony Gwynn throws one in the dirt on 0-2. Henderson at second with ease. No need to make a throw there. Tony Gwynn the 1-2. Hits the ball on the ground, but that'll get Ricky to third. One out here in the top of the first. Willie Mays the 1-0, 1-0 single RBI single for the Ponies. Ponies with a 1-0 lead here. Bottom of the third comes Max Muncy. Unfortunately, Hornsby playing third. That's his secondary position. He's not a great fielder anyway. And Perez bunts, and I make a really bad decision to throw to second there. So no easy out there for the Ponies. 2-0 here. Tanaka, he's bunting. This time I guess I learned my lesson. Take the easy out to first. One out here in the bottom of the third. Alomar, though, for the Green Tea. He's all over it. 3-1 Green Tea here. Last chance for the Ponies with 2 runners on. Adam Dunn pinch hitting, but unfortunately wasn't meant to be. Kind of a tough loss for the Ponies here. Big win for the Green Tea. You can see we got 1 run on 9 hits, and he got 3 runs on 2 hits. So Willie Mays himself had 3 hits, but just wasn't able to cash in on runner in scoring position, and we go take a pretty big rating drop here down to 542. But it's part of the game. Sometimes things just don't work out. I've certainly won games where I've been out hit, and in that situation it was the opposite. So we gotta just move on here. Take you to game 2 here, taking on the Eagles on the road. We got Lefty Grove taking on Bignell and Ryan. 2 pretty good squads. Yeah, pretty much everybody at this point got some pretty good squad. Most people anyway. And here comes Ricky Henderson. He's been playing really well for me lately. He's been hitting like 450 recently or something like that. And he hits one off the Green Monster. In any other stadium, that's a home run, but that's just a double for Ricky. Here comes Tony Gwynn, and again, pitch gets by him. Ricky scoots forward with ease. No need to make a throw there. Ricky gets to third. Comes Willie Mays. Managed to get one by the third baseman. RBI single. Ponies lead 1-0 here. Early. Top of the fourth. Big Franga in 0-2. He gets all of it, but again, because of the Green Monster, it's actually only a single, but that's okay. Here comes Hornsby. Kind of a little dribbler up the middle, but no one's able to get there. As runners at first and second for the Ponies. Comes a creative player, and ball gets by him. Runners at second and third. Kind of a big mistake. Here comes Pudge Rodriguez. Hits the ball very well, but both runners tag. Frank White is safe easily at home. 2-0 Ponies. Bottom of the 7th here comes the Eagles. That's a home run over the Green Monster. 2-1 Ponies, cutting the deficit. Last chance for the Eagles. There's the strikeout. Pudge makes a routine throw to third, and that's your ball game, folks. Ricky Henderson, player of the game. 4 hits and 5 ABs. Yeah, again, that game, 14 hits, but only 2 runs to show for it. So, wow, 4 for 5 for Big Ricky. Can't do much better than that. Got to tip your cap to Ricky. We get back up to 591 on that one, and that's huge. That is absolutely huge for this Pony squad. And take a look here. We get a program reward pack here, the EXP reward pack. So we're gonna go ahead and open that. Unfortunately, none of the players are really relevant for us at this point. Ooh, we got a lot of packs here. We got a bronze. Look at this, a bronze live series. Boom. A silver live series. Wow. And he's playing up to an 81. That's exciting. All-star pack. Get another silver and a nameplate. Okay. Comes our pennant race reward. Get another nameplate. Okay. And get to pick one of these guys. So basically, this is like 5,000 stubs. Not sure we think, not sure to take here, but I mean, 5,000 stubs, not bad, not bad. Because if basically if you sell now, you pay tax, but if you quick sell it, you don't pay tax. So we go ahead and open this pack here. None of these guys are really in any kind of situation to actually make the team. So I think we're just gonna go with Ichiro here. We already have the two pitchers. It's kind of weird that they let you take the same player twice. That seems a little dangerous. But if you accidentally clicked on the same player twice, that would kind of suck. But we'll go ahead and take Ichiro here. I mean, he's a really good player. Just he's not. He's the kind of guy you would have picked at bronze when you were bronze or silver and you didn't have a team. So just take a look at the lineup here. Take a look at our created player. We're up to 61 innings on Dumbo. We're trying to get him to diamond. So there's a power and a speed. Probably gonna go with the speed one first, but it actually doesn't matter which one you take because it doesn't affect this one. And this one, I think we're going balanced, just because we keep in mind that those stats are without the equipment, so they don't. I know they're not that impressive, but once you get the equipment, he'll be pretty dang good. 89 overall. Not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, the only other one I could think of is maybe the contact focus, but definitely couldn't see taking the fielding focus or the power focus. But that's where Dumbo's at right now. Good looking squad here. We're gonna make a few changes though. We're not hitting particularly well with Tony Gwynn, so take a look at Roberto Alomar. We're gonna go ahead and switch Big Joe with see if we can get see what we do with Alomar. People are saying that Alomar is the best second baseman in the game by far. So you look at Tony Gwynn. We're only hitting 200 with him. Granted, pretty small sample, and most of our games have been online. So we're gonna go ahead and switch him with Big Al here, who we hit that 3-run jack when you pinch hit to win the game. Last episode of Stone Point News, get Alomar in there as well. So good looking group. I'm not sure what we should do with Hornsby. He's hitting really well, but he's not the best third baseman. I guess you could play him at second, but then where would you play Alomar? You could be getting George Brett at some point. He plays third base. We could try that. So Ricky Henderson is playing really well, and we're obviously not going to take out Willie. So Big Frank, we're actually going to take him out for Luke Garrick once we complete the fifth inning program. And Dumbo's not hitting well at all, but we're not too worried about that. Once he gets up to an 89 diamond, I think he'll be just fine. Take a look at these guys. Adam Dunn and Jason Giambi don't have much vision, so I don't know how if they should really be on our team or not, but they're still on the bench for now anyway. Taking the next game here, Dragons on the road here in Nagoya. Brett taking on Nolan Ryan. Two pretty good squads. He's got Giambi at first. Here comes Henderson, our leadoff guy again. Ricky's been playing really well. You saw 4-5 last game. Leads this off with a double. Ricky's really I wasn't hitting well with Ricky at all when I first got him, but now I am. Here comes Alomar, recently promoted from the bench starting lineup, and he gets an RBI single to get the Ponies going early here, 1-0. Bottom of the third here, Big Willie Mays manages to find a little grass, gets a single. Here comes Alomar again. Alomar kind of gets a fluky hit, but it counts. And runners at first and second here for the Ponies in the bottom of the third. Big Frank, 2 outs. Big Frank does what Big Frank does, and it's gonna be hard to take him out of the lineup for Lou Gehrig, but we'll see what happens. That's a 3-1 shot. 4-0 Ponies here. But Dragons, don't count him out yet. Here comes Tony Gwynn. He's not playing well for the Ponies, but the Dragons managed to get it done with him. And for some reason, Nolan Ryan just accidentally hits Willie Mays. That was definitely not intentional, I'll tell you that. And fortunately here, this is just bad. Like a little kind of a fluky hit, but it manages to get the dragons on the board. I don't know, should I dove for that? Maybe I should have, but that's another RBI single for the dragons. That cuts the deficit to 4-2. Comes Ichiro Suzuki. He manages to find a double here for the dragons. Still 4-2 at this point. Comes Nakamura, and that's a RBI single. Don't think making a throw would have made any difference, but comes Jason Giambi, and manages just get over Al's head on that one, and that is a RBI double to throw it home. So that ties the ball game. Here comes Williams, and that's a single for the Dragons. Get the Dragons cooking early. Get the Dragons cooking here in the top of the sixth. Full count, and just one of those hits that manages to drop. Runners at the corners for the Dragons. Now, Ponies kind of blow a big lead here. Comes the pitcher of all things, gets a single, and that gives the Dragons a lead, so they're down 4-0, but they've come back. Ponies not quitting yet. Here comes Joe Morgan pitch hitting for Nolan Ryan. I probably left Ryan in a little too long, but I felt like he was pitching well. Just the hits kind of fluky. And sometimes I get fluky hits too, so I'm not trying to complain. But comes Ricky Henderson again. I mean, there's a single. He's on base again. Big Ricky. Willie Mays gets a lot of it. Not quite all of it, though. Send Joe Morgan. And look how close that is. Boy, that is close. But comes Alomar again, another recent addition to the team. He ties the ball game with a single. That's a clutch hit for Roberto Alomar. Good game for him. Comes Joey Gallo for the Dragons, unfortunately. I believe it's the All-Star card. Rodriguez for the Ponies. Here in the bottom of the 10th. We're down a run. Gets on base. Anyway, last chance here for the Ponies. Adam Dunn. And he manages to deliver with a double, sending the runner home. Can the Ponies tie the ball game here 6-6? They do. 6-6 ball game. Dragons, Ponies. Take it to the top of the 13th. Hornsby. Fortunately, Ricky Henderson just not quite able to get there in time. That's a double for the Dragons. Here in the top of the 13th. Ichiro manages to just drop before Ricky gets there, and that gets the runner home. I really should have thrown to second. He would have been out, but didn't end up mattering here. Comes Henderson, 3-2. He's played well, but unfortunately he's unable to deliver in this spot. And Ponies lose a tough one here. We had a 4-0 lead, but big win for the Dragons. Really could have won either way. Joey Gallo gets player of the game on that home run, and 15 hits, 7 runs for the Dragons. 16 hits, 6 runs for the Ponies. Good ball game there. Big win for the Dragons. Of course, the Ponies go down to 546. It's tough when there's a new ranked season. The competition's a little stiffer. So, I mean, we lost a close one there. So, take a look here. I think we need. Unfortunately, right now we have 4 bats that are like. We got too many bats that are good against righties. We need to take out Adam Dunn here, and need somebody good against a lefty, I think. So we're gonna switch out Dunn here for I may say switch out Giambi. Probably switch out Dunn here for somebody. Cause okay, Gwynn's a lefty, Giambi's a lefty, Dunn's a lefty, Morgan's a lefty. So we don't need all those lefties. We need a righty. Ripken's not bad, but I think we're gonna go. Yeah, maybe Batista. Though Batista's vision is low, I'm not sure if. But he's hit well for me. But people say vision's really important. I don't know. I don't know what to think about that. And we take a look at Dumbo here, 74 innings, so we're pretty close to that diamond now. Anyway, everyone, that's gonna do it here. Kind of a long edition of Stumble Pony News. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. Like and comment on the video, and I'll see you next time for more action. Thanks for stopping by.